Hey everybody, Chris here from chrisamericos.com, where we help you level up and show the world the best version of yourself. And in today's video, we're going to talk about English words and phrases that show surprise, shock, amazement, and excitement. There are some situations in our lives when we need to show someone that we are surprised. What happened? Or we're shocked. Or we are amazed. Or we're excited. Yeah! But how can you say that in English? Most people just say, wow, and that's it. Well, today you're going to learn more words and phrases so that you can choose the right emotion that you want to show. Let's start with surprise. How do you show people that you're surprised? Well, one way that you can say this is you can say, oh my gosh. That's right. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe you already know the phrase, oh my God. And that's fine. You can use that phrase too. But there are some people who are very religious and they don't like to say the word God in phrases like this. And those people typically will say, oh my gosh, instead of oh my God. So in general, it's probably better for you to say, oh my gosh. That way you won't accidentally offend someone. Another way that you can show that you're surprised is by saying, no way. So basically we're saying that we don't believe it. We are so shocked that we can't believe it.
No way, no way.
No way. Another phrase that people might say when they're shocked is they might ask a question like, are you serious? And maybe they're really asking you if you're serious about what you have just said. But in most cases, when they say, are you serious? It's a rhetorical question. A rhetorical question means it's a question that you don't really have to answer. It's just a question that we ask to let the person know that this is what we think or feel. We don't really need them to answer it.
Are you serious?
Another question that someone might ask when they're shocked is, really? I like to use this one a lot. And they might say it like, really? Or they might say, really? And it basically means, is that really true?
Really?
But again, this is a rhetorical question, and they're not seriously asking you if that really happened or not. They're just saying, really? To show you that they've heard what you've said and they're shocked. Another phrase that shows that someone is shocked is, you're kidding me. To kid means to joke. So if you say, you're kidding me, this means you're joking with me or you're telling a joke. Basically, it means you're not serious, are you? And you don't have to say the word me at the end. You can just say, are you kidding? Another phrase that shows that you're shocked is, I can't believe it. When you say that you can't believe something, it doesn't really mean that you don't believe what they're saying. It just means that it's difficult to believe because it's so shocking. Another phrase you could say is, I wasn't expecting that. Maybe you thought the story would end differently, and when they told you how the story ends, you can say, I wasn't expecting that. And that means I'm shocked by how this story ended. Now, all of the phrases that I've just told you could show that you're shocked or that you're surprised. Because typically when you're shocked, you didn't expect that something was going to happen. And when you're surprised, you also didn't expect that something was going to happen. So another phrase that you can use to show shock or surprise is, I'm so surprised. Yeah, that one's probably a little obvious. You probably already knew that one. So yeah, you can just say, I'm surprised, or I'm so surprised. Another phrase that you can say is, I would have never guessed. Or some people might say, I never would have guessed. You would never have guessed that that would happen. Like, this idea was never even in your head. I would have never expected that, or I would have never thought that, or I would have never guessed. And then another phrase you could use is, that's a shocker.
That's a shocker.
It means that this thing that happened shocks me. It's a shocker. Okay, now let's talk about another phrase. And this one is similar to the first phrase that we talked about. Remember when we talked about oh my gosh and how it might be better in front of some people to say oh my gosh instead of saying oh my God? Well, there's another phrase like this, which is what the heck? And this shows that you're surprised or shocked. And when you say what the heck, you're not saying anything bad because you're not using bad words. But the original phrase that some people might say includes a bad word. It's what the hell. And when you say hell, this is a bad word. And so the phrase what the heck is a better phrase for you to say. Now, what does heck mean? It doesn't really mean anything. It's just part of this phrase. What the heck?
What the heck?
So right now, while you're listening to me explain this, you might be thinking to yourself, What the heck, Chris? Exactly. Another phrase you could say is, that's unbelievable. This can be a good emotion or a bad emotion. You can say, that's unbelievable, when someone does something really cool or really great. But you can also say it when someone does something terrible. Another good phrase to know is, I'm speechless. This means I can't speak, or I don't have any words to describe this situation. I'm sure you've been speechless before, but if you practice English with us every day in our English Everyday program, then you're probably never speechless. If you'd like speaking practice every day, click the link under this video. Hey, and while you're down there, don't forget to subscribe. The next phrase that you can use to show someone that you're surprised or shocked is, that's insane. Insane means crazy. So if you say that something is insane, it's like you can't believe it, that's a crazy thing to happen, or it's a crazy thing for you to believe. All right, let's make this a little more difficult. And here's a phrase that uses an advanced word. This phrase is, I can't fathom it. The verb to fathom something is to imagine something or to believe it. It's really like to create the idea of this thing. So if you can't fathom something, it means that you can't even create this idea. You can't imagine it at all. Another fun phrase is, that's a bombshell. Yes, a bombshell. This is from the word bomb, something that explodes. So if somebody says, that's a bombshell, it means that this information explodes, like it blows your mind. And then the last phrase that you can use about surprise or shock is, I'm stunned. If somebody is stunned, it means that they're so shocked or surprised that they can't move. But don't confuse the phrase, I'm stunned, with she's stunning. Because when you say that a person is stunning, it means that they're very beautiful or very attractive. Like when you see them, you can't move because they're so beautiful. But if you say that you are stunned, then this means you're shocked or surprised. Okay, next let's talk about words that describe amazement and excitement. And the first one is easy. It's wow. I probably say this one a lot. Maybe not while I'm making YouTube videos, but when I'm speaking to people, they probably hear me say wow a lot. And that's because I want to show them that the information they're telling me is exciting to me. Another one that we can say is incredible. And this really means that it's unbelievable. But usually when we say that something is incredible, it means that it's really great. Another good word that we could use is astonishing. Sometimes people might even use this word to show that they're a little surprised too. We might say, her piano playing skills are astonishing. This means they're amazing. We could also say that something is mind-blowing, and this shows that we can't even imagine or believe that this thing can happen. Basically, any word that means great, we can also use, like fantastic, or amazing, or spectacular. We might also use other positive adjectives to describe these kinds of situations. Like we could say, that's impressive. It means that it impresses me. It makes me think that it's very good. Or we could say, that's remarkable. To remark or to make a remark about something is to make a comment about it or to say something about it. So if something is remarkable, it means there's something to say about it. Another really cool phrase that is a little more advanced is to be in awe. So I could say, I'm in awe, and this means that I'm amazed. The word awe describes when you see something that is much greater than you and you freeze, you can't move. You're just in awe of how great it is. There are also some short words that can be used to show excitement about things, like yay, or hooray, or woohoo! Another phrase we could say is, I'm so excited. In fact, when your friend or someone in your family tells you some good news or something good that's going to happen to them in the near future, you can say, I'm so excited for you. This means that you are happy for them and you're celebrating with them. You could also say, I'm so thrilled, because to be thrilled means to be excited. It's not like the movies that are called thrillers. There's nothing scary about this. If you are thrilled, you're really happy that this thing is happening. And then one more phrase that shows that you're really excited about something is the phrase, I can't wait. It doesn't mean that you literally cannot wait. You have to wait sometimes for things that you want or things that are going to be good in the future. But the phrase phrase, I can't wait, is a way to show people that you're excited for it. So you might say, I can't wait for Tuesday. So maybe you're starting a new job on Tuesday and you can say, I can't wait for Tuesday. This means you're very excited about your new job that you start on Tuesday. Or I can say, I can't wait to make another video for you. And I hope that you can't wait to watch it. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure you press like, press subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.